Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear, if you can see my screen, so we can start our morning session. Yes, all right, amazing. All right. Let's get straight into it. Let's go over the different price drops we had yesterday, and let's see if we have some new price drops for today that we can use. And let's start with AUD Canadian. Like you can see, AUD Canadian just gave us that breakout to the upside. We got to be careful though, because we do have that downtrending structure. So we are going against the trend with this breakout retest. Just so you know that this is not a trending idea. All right, exactly the same thing with AUD/USD. We did break out just before the news or during the news, but never really gave us that proper retest that we are looking for. Now we have the breakout to the upside, so I would wait for that retest to take the market all the way up to this supply zone. So here for AUD/USD, waiting for that retest. Let's see if my alerts work today. Go. Yes, all right, amazing. Good. So that's for AUD/USD. Let me check for AUD Canadian first, making sure my alert is ready. There we go. All right. Then we have Euro AUD. I was very interested to get the retest of that breakout of the resistance. Now we are getting way lower than I expected. So what I would do personally now with Euro AUD is pretty simple. Because we are breaking structure to the downside, we have like that equal low over here. We could watch the retest happening from the broken support from yesterday. Okay, so that's what we can do with Euro AUD. There we go. And then of course the resistance. Break resistance. So if we go to the upside, if the market doesn't respect this breakout retest to the downside, we still of course have the opportunity to see the market going up. Good. Then we have Euro JPY just got back for the retest. Let's see if we can get a deeper retest. For me personally, I want to see the higher supply zones getting hit. The very first one is of course right over here. We're not there yet. We can go a little higher here. And then we have the second opportunity or second zone that I'm very interested in, and that's right over here. So that's for Euro JPY. Then we have Euro NZD still in between our zones, so waiting for the proper breakout. I was waiting for the better retest here of this resistance zone, but right now I would be interested, if the market gives us a proper breakout to the downside, to also look for sell ideas. There we go. Break resistance and then the support zone here. Let's go. There we go. That's for Euro NZD. Then we have Euro USD. We got the breakout. We are waiting for the retest. Okay. I'm gonna put an alert on these highs from yesterday, just to make sure I know when the market gets back. I get my alerts. Okay. So point of interest. If we get the deeper retest, I will get my alert right over there. And of course, the zone I would be interested in is right over here. Okay. So that's for Euro USD. Then we have GU, exactly the same thing. We broke out, we are back for the retest. So let's see if we can get back to at least this low over here, or the higher levels, of course, right over here. So that's also for GU. Of course, always making sure my alerts are also ready for the opposite direction. There we go. Also from my interest point and alert. There we go. Then we have GA. GA gave us a massive breakout. We could wait for that retest. It can be a long time till the market will be back to that specific zone, but of course we have patience, so that's no problem. All right, a little bit the same like Euro AUD. There we go. Then we have GN. Yeah, we are kind of breaking that structure here. We do have that beautiful uptrending movement for the last couple of days here on GN. So it's a little bit like some mixed signals I'm getting here. We are getting these breakouts to the downside, but this also could mean that the market is simply just retesting the previous breakout, right? The previous breakout of that resistance. So for me personally, I don't really like this chart anymore, so I'm gonna move away from that one and delete it. Okay. Then we have NZD-JPY. The market first hit this supply zone I was talking about yesterday. Now it's getting interesting because we are getting even deeper into our zone. So if we can get higher here around these levels, I would be very interested to sell NZD-JPY. Okay, perfectly possible the market will react from this point and just take off. So if the market does that, no worries, just let the market do its thing. And let it move to the downside without FOMOing yourself into the charts. For NZD-JPY, NZD-USD, excuse me, we had that breakout to the downside. Now we have that retest, but it didn't really respect the retest I was looking for, and now we got higher in price. All right, so if you reacted right over here, I totally understand. If you took a stop loss, I totally understand, because everything was in place, price action was in place. This was pretty much a good price trap. The only thing is it didn't respect our retest. Okay. Then we have AUD-CHF. AUD-CHF was pretty nice to see how the market reacted. The only thing was it went way too high. All right. For me personally, if we take a look, we have like a 20 pip move to the upside just above this wick for like 3 pips, something like that. So if you were looking to react on the market here around that supply level, yeah, I would personally just go for a stop loss just above that high. So for me, this was definitely a stop loss. All right. So that's for AUD-CHF. If we move on, we also had GCHF, didn't break out, a little bit messy price action at this moment, so I'm going to delete that. And then we have NZD-CHF, the last one. Gave a beautiful opportunity here. I told you guys we had two options: this supply zone over here or this supply zone over here. And this was, in my opinion, the best shot you could get. With like around a 10 pip stop, something like that. Market went for 39 pips in profit, which was pretty nice to see, because that's a beautiful 1-on-3 risk to reward. Okay, then I have a few left. That's USD-JPY. With USD-JPY, we also had that opportunity on the first supply zone. I told you guys about that zone. This was the very first zone I was interested in, and like you can see, if you were reacting, depends a little bit where you reacted. Let me just check where it was. Here, there we go. This is a beautiful moment here. So if you place your stops above that high, you would see that there's a lot of volatility going on right now with the charts because of the NFP, because of the CPYs. So yeah, it was pretty hard to go below that 25 pip stop. If you went for it, if you went for 35 pip the stop loss, you just want to make sure you have a 1-on-3 risk to reward, which is a 105 pip take profit, which didn't happen. Okay, we had a 98 pip drop, and then the market came back to hit the stop profit levels. This doesn't mean that this is done, that we don't have the opportunity anymore to take the market to the downside, because we are at our next supply zones. All right, so let's see. I would definitely want to see the market getting a little higher here and find myself an entry during the day. Okay, so that's for USD-JPY. Then we had USD-Canadian, exactly the same thing. All right, like you can see, the very first demand zone was beautifully respected. So if you simply, just a simple example, if you reacted here on this imbalance level, I would go for the stop loss just below the structure here, which is a 15 pip stop, and then the market shoot it up for 46 pips. All right, so that's also a beautiful 1-on-3 risk to reward. Now we are back I don't really like what I'm seeing here, don't really like the price action. So I'm personally just staying away from USD Canadian for today. And then we have AUD/JPY, a little bit the same like USD/JPY. Like you can see, we have that first supply zone here. Market came back, reacted beautifully on this. Depends a little bit where your entry was. But if you place your entry around this last buying candle, just a small example, you could go for a 20 pip stop and the market went for 113 pips in profit. So that's a beautiful 103 reward also in the bag. It wasn't the most clean day yesterday. With the news going on, the charts not really looking like I personally like them. Um, but yeah, these days are also part of trading, of course. And in my opinion, it's these days that really make you or break you. A lot of people tend to keep on trading while they have a bad day and blow their whole accounts just because they are, yeah, keep going or just doesn't have the discipline to step away from the chart when they see they aren't doing what we want to see the market doing. Okay, so good. Let me check if everything is good here. Chances are high that USD/JPY and NZD/JPY that will be the retest, but we shall see. All right, if the market takes off without us, don't be the guy or girl that FOMO themselves into the charts. That's not what you want to do. Just let the market move. All right. Finally, a proper breakout here on euro pound, but I'm gonna stay away from it. I don't like it. Nope. Looks like I'm just gonna keep the price traps from yesterday. Maybe I'm gonna add NZD Canadian here. I do like this. We first move on. Okay. Gold. Nope, don't like it. All right. Not really the most beautiful charts today. We do have the price traps from yesterday, which are looking pretty nice, but talking about some new price traps, nah, I don't like it. I'm just gonna keep it like this. This will be a fast session. So we have AD Canadian waiting for the retest, AD USD exactly the same thing, waiting for the retest to take the market higher, Euro AD waiting for the retest to take the market lower, Euro JPY also looking for a deeper retest into our zone. Euro entity is still waiting for the breakout. Euro USD, like you can see, waiting for that deeper retest into these supply zones. Then we have GU, GA, NZD/JPY. Yeah, like I said, NZD/JPY, USD/JPY, chances are high that the market is just taking off without us. A beautiful 4-hour structure for the price trap. Yeah, I know. I'm not really a 4-hour trader, so that's why I don't use this. But I see what you mean, bro. So it's looking pretty nice. What I personally see is this right over here. Damn, there's a shitload of money about above there. That's insane. Okay, so chances are very high we would spine this out to maybe then start retracing or just keep on following on that uptrending movement. All right, because in my opinion, at this moment, there is no sign for me for the market to go down. All right, the last structure the market is creating is uptrend. So nah, I'm staying out of it. All right, of course, it's 100% your own personal decision what you do in the charts and what you do with this pair. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to share my knowledge and my different price traps ideas. Good. That will be it. That will be it. These are the price traps for today. This was fast. Let me check. What kind of news do we have today? All right, the PPI on USD, Euro, European Central Bank press conference. Yeah, we gotta pay attention between 2 and 3. All right, that's the only thing. And during the night, nothing. All right, that's good. Okay, so in between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., we do have some big news events. I don't expect an NFP or a CPI reaction, but still, make sure you're aware of these news events when they are coming through. Good. For Bitcoin, we are retracing higher again. Let's see. Where we can get, like I said yesterday, nothing really changed. Like I said yesterday, this is just a retracement of the breakout to the downside. So let's see if we can react here on this 4-hour supply level, or if we start moving higher from this point and maybe take out the daily supply levels of this move to the downside. All right. Like I said yesterday, if I want to see any bullish movements on Bitcoin or the crypto market, I want to see a break of this high right over here. All right. Right now, I'm still massively bearish. And that's exactly the same thing for Ethereum. Okay. And that will be it. Are there any questions? Let me know in the chat box if you have any questions. Doesn't matter where, what, or what kind of topic. Um, I'll give you, or I will wait like a minute or two. And if there are no more questions, I'm going to leave it with this for today. So pay attention, Euro USD, GU, UJ, NZJPY. Also, which JPY pair was it? Euro JPY also. So make sure you're taking a look at these ones. All right. With pleasure, with pleasure. I know it was a pretty fast session, but yeah, it's still the same like yesterday. Nothing really changed. We did have some opportunities. Some pairs are gone now. But for new price traps, nah, I don't really like the charts. Okay. So good. I don't see any questions coming in. So I think everything is clear. I will share the price traps or the pairs into the channels, and then we see each other back for the Telegram channel, of course, next week on on Tuesday, excuse me. And for the Discord channel, we see each other back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. All right. So thank you all, and I see you very soon again. Ciao, ciao.